Hey guys, welcome to Gatekeeper, a new action roguelike that's just hit Steam in early access. We're going to check it out today. This one's pretty interesting. It has an isometric perspective. It also has multiplayer up to 4 players. Let's check it out today. We're just going to go into a private server here at the moment, and we'll just go in with the starter character here and we'll show you what it's about. Now, I've had about 2 runs thus far. It's been pretty fun. So the way the gameplay actually plays out is a little more akin to a twin stick shooter. As you can see, I can aim around there. I am using a controller. So this game does have the isometric perspective, but does kind of play out a bit more like a twin stick shooter with some sort of Risk of Rain vibes. Obviously the perspective is different to Risk of Rain, but in terms of the tone and the atmosphere, as well as some of the game structure, it is actually kind of similar to what Risk of Rain has to offer. So I'll show you what it's about. This is our main blaster weapon. As you can see, I've got energy beams shooting out of my hands there. We do have this one, which allows us to bounce between the enemies. Also have a fire AoE type skill there. These guys are chasing me down. Alright, now we do have a ton of pickups and stuff on the map, so let's go and grab some of these. First skill, 10% chance to push the enemy away. Okay. I don't know, 10% chance is kind of low, but we can stack them up, so. Let's grab this one as well. 25% chance to trigger chain lightning. Nice, we like chain lightning. I'll get the enemies up here so I can maybe show you. There you go, so it's only 25% chance right now. We can buff that up later on. And I do like the one that bounces between the enemies. That feels pretty strong. Okay, our objective on this particular map is just to kill everything. Now, some of the other maps have different objectives that will spawn in, and I think they're all actually randomized, the objectives, so I'll show you some different ones as we go on here. Let's use our bouncings. I'm not sure what that's called, but it bounces around almost like 10 times or so. That's quite strong early game. Let's go over here. We do have a little forge over here. Okay, we do also have evolution, so we can choose base health, skill cooldown. Let's go with health regeneration here. We actually get 2, so let's go into health regen first, and then we'll take some damage and stuff later. We also have a forge over here, which allows us to break down the different items that we have that we get along the way. We only have these 2 at the moment, which are the ones we just picked up. So I think we'll leave that for now. We don't want to break those down. Okay, so there aren't actually any more enemies left, but we can just see if there are any other interesting events on the map. We do have another pickup over here. Maximum health. That's great because we took health regen, so that's awesome. And okay, so this will take us on to the next area. Don't forget to use sprint. So we do actually have a sprint button, which is more like a fast hover than a sprint in practice. I'll show you here. So here we go. And they call it sprint because it is, you know, sprint in video games, but he is just floating around. Okay, we also get the obelisks here. Double damage both to enemies and the owner. Ooh. It's an interesting one. 100% damage against rampants and sirens, but minus 40 damage against other enemies. You know what? Let's take Eminence. I haven't tried this one yet. It sounds like it could be kind of dangerous, but could be really beneficial to us as well. Okay, so we're going to be taking more damage per hit here. Okay, Gift of Arcanum. HP per stack to health regeneration while health is below 40%. Excellent. That goes very well with what we just picked up. Just having a look around the map if there's anything else. What do we have over here? Cell of the Ancients. Okay, that's our main objective on the level. Let's just see if there's anything else around here first. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on this map at the moment. We've got something over here. Okay, this requires 10 and we only have 8. That is some kind of currency. I'm not actually figured out how to spend that one yet. Or, you know, what spending it actually achieves. As I've only had 2 runs thus far. Doesn't actually look like there's anything else on the map here at the moment. This was a pretty basic level. Maybe this will spawn in a bunch of enemies. Okay, this spawns in the main objective. Collect and insert the keys into the monoliths. Okay. Okay, so we might have to buff up our health and regen a bit more since we took that damaging one. Although I do like having the plus 100% damage. That's really, really nice here. Already making our main weapon and skills feel stronger, which is great. And we can zip under here. This appears to be one of the monoliths. We've got one of them. A lot of enemies chasing me down here at the moment, so let's deal with them first. Now we do also have this other dash, which is one of our skills on cooldown. I do like this bouncing one. I think it's really, really strong, at least early game here. Okay. Took another hit there. So let's try and get our skills out there as quickly as we can. Yeah, the extra damage, even though we take more damage, the extra damage output is really noticeable here. Let's see if we can stay alive though. Did we do a crit there? That said 700, that was huge. It looked like 700 anyway. 210 there. Oh, that one didn't bounce around as much. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, there are a ton of enemies here. Maybe we just have to move on and grab the monoliths here. I'm not sure if they just keep respawning indefinitely. I guess would allow us to get some more XP. But we have 2 evolutions here. They call them evolutions. They're just level ups. Base health. Probably be pretty nice for what we're doing here. Let's take 2 base health ones here. Make us a little safer for the long game. Okay. So the way the game actually feels when you're got the controller in your hand is much more akin to a twin stick shooter than like a Vampire Survivors clone or something like that. I like those games too, don't get me wrong, but it's nice to have something where you're more in control. You have a set of skills as opposed to just maybe one activatable skill or something. Alright, let's see. Skill damage, guaranteed to ignite, dash distance, damage to burning enemies. Let's take the skill damage here. We like buffing that up. Alright, what do we have? This will take us on to the next area, I think. Let's go on. You can disable camera offset or shake in the game menus. Very nice. Aurora, Verdant Mistlands. Now, I think a lot of the levels that you get are randomized, as we've had different areas and different objectives on the first 2 runs that we've done compared to this one. Now, this first biome does all look somewhat similar with the grass and stuff, but the actual objectives that spawn in and that do appear to be randomized. Okay, got more skill damage. My skill's not going off. There we go. Almost one-shots him, but it doesn't quite. Nice. Alright, we have another pickup over here. Let's grab it. 50% to damage within 8-unit radius around the Gatekeeper. So I think that means they take more damage if they're inside my little circle here. So that's pretty nice. We can DPS anything that's close to us. Although we also take take a lot of damage if they hit us, but that's alright. Risk versus reward. That's why we take the health regen as well, as pretty easy to get tagged up accidentally if you're not paying attention, especially against the bosses. Now, whoops! Did we? Let's see. Attack speed might be nice here. Let's grab attack speed. Buff up our main. I was gonna call it a gun, but it's actually a like a force blast or like a energy blast kind of thing. Kind of like, I don't know, maybe in Dragon Ball or something. Alright. This objective on the map here is just to kill all the enemies, so we've got, what, 32 left. Okay. Let's do this one. Nice. More evolution, move speed, skill cooldown, base damage. Let's go for base damage here. Try and buff up our DPS as much as we can. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, there's a lot of a lot of guys pointing their lasers at me right now. All right, we managed to take them out there. Alright, 10 enemies left, so some of the objectives will just be kill everything, but there are other objectives that will spawn on the map. The other cool thing about this game is there is full 4-player co-op. Now you can open up your lobby and just play with strangers, or you can just play with friends. Play with friends. Be probably pretty fun with a game like this. I haven't actually tried the co-op yet, so I can't report whether it works flawlessly or not. I think there is a boss fella somewhere around there, isn't there? Or is it just the last enemy? Maybe it's just the last enemy. Looks like there's something down here though. Obelisk of Creation. On hit, 5% chance to release a wave of energy. Vessel drops from a killed enemy. Damage within radius of 7 units. I guess we'll take the fuse here. I don't know if it's better than the other one. Obelisk of Support. Sentient Talisman attacks every 8 seconds. Or Swarm Pendant. On killing an enemy, a 30% chance to summon a Resectoid that attacks a random enemy. Let's see. 8 seconds. Yeah, 8 seconds is kind of a long time between attacks. Let's take the other one and see how we go. Is there anything else interesting on the map? Just these stray enemies. One more somewhere. Oh, is he chasing me down? Hey, buddy. No? What is he? Oh, he's not an enemy? He's just a little spider-looking guy. I don't know. Okay, let's move on. Try and find this last guy. Where is he? Up here somewhere? No, this is a pickup. I'll grab this as well. 5% crit chance. We'll take crit chance. Are we sure we can't kill this thing? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Let's look for this last guy. Oh, he's down there somewhere, is he? Okay. There is a little red icon down the bottom there, so we'll go find this last enemy. In terms of the early access release, the game does feel pretty good. The frame rate and stuff is pretty stable. There is only one issue. There is some screen tearing, which is unfortunately seems to be pretty common with early access releases, but hopefully that's something they can patch out relatively quickly here. Alright, is this a boss? He looks pretty angry. Okay, let's see if we can kill this guy. Alright, so here's some of his attacks hurt quite a bit, so hopefully we can avoid the damage here. But we're outputting quite a bit of damage on him at the moment, which is nice. So. Oh no, we got stuck right in that. That one blast does so much damage. Alright, we have one revive by default there, so you don't want to get stuck close to this guy. He can very easily melt you, as you just saw. Oh boy, we take so much damage. Alright, he's almost dead though. Let's see if we can take him out here. Ooh, what is that? More air blasts. I think we got him there, did we? Yeah, we did. Very nice. We did use our one and only revive though, so. Okay, attack speed is nice. So is health regen. Let's go for attack speed. Let's boost that up a lot. We've got the Quarium thing spawned over here, so let's go grab that now. There's a few stray enemies. That thing he just dropped is our fuse ability that we picked up. Okay, we can go a little faster if we use our dash there as well. Let's move on to the next area. So we managed to beat the first boss there. His attacks can do a lot of damage, but... Okay, we're in Celestium Arcane Orbitals. Interesting. Okay, I'm not sure if I've had this tile set before. Let's go check what's on the map. Crit chance? Yeah, let's go the crit chance. Start stacking that up if we come across it. Alright, another pickup. Damage within 8 unit radius. What's this one? 25% chance to trigger chain lightning. After kill the next first skill attack. Let's go the chain lightning one and try and get that up as well. What is this over here? Is this the objective? Cell of the Ancients? Yes, it is. Alright, what's our objective? We've got more monoliths here. Okay. Okay, I think we need the keys to drop first, so I think we have to kill enemies. Not actually sure if it drops from the enemies, but I see one over there, so let's go grab that. Okay, let's just move on. He can chase us. Oh no, that's another... thought that was a key. It is not. Alright, that's okay. Let's see. Looks like we're doing tons of damage now with our main weapon, which is really nice. Much higher DPS overall. Maybe we'll keep going on attack speed if we can. Alright, here's a key. Very nice. Here's another one. We've got 2 of them done, and there's one more over there. Okay, it's not a key, beautiful. Alright, we've got a bunch of keys over here now, actually. I don't know if having extra keys does anything for me, but we have 4 now. A ton of enemies chasing me down here. I feel like we're pretty decent strength with our primary weapon here. Okay. New level of evolution is available. Chance to fire an additional projectile in the direction of the shot. Ignite. Let's grab that. A chance for a double projectile sounds pretty interesting. I haven't tried it yet either, so we'll see if it procs often enough that it's worthy. Okay, so we've got to activate the aquarium now. Let's just see if there's anything else interesting. There's another forge. I kind of like the setup we have at the moment though, so maybe we'll stick with it and just go to the aquarium here. Oh, there's another enemy. Activating Apotheosis will end your current run. Alright, we're in Celestium Altitude Field. Alright, charge totem. Okay. What do we have over here? Burning areas inside. Oh, well, this one might kill me if I'm not careful. Gotta avoid all this fire. Okay, we smashed him. Very good. It looks like maybe we're strong enough to clear out the enemies that the fire should be somewhat easy to avoid here. See how we go. Oh, almost ran into one. So a few people on the Steam page did sort of relate this game to Risk of Rain, which I found kind of interesting. It does sort of have a similar vibe or tone. Obviously the perspective's pretty different, but certainly in terms of the game structure and the tone and stuff, I think there are some similarities you can point to. Now, I didn't grind out Risk of Rain that heavily. I did play Risk of Rain 2 a bit with a few friends, which is fun in co-op. I found the early game kind of pretty tough while I was trying to learn by myself, so I jumped in with a few friends in that one. That was a while ago though, and I've played a lot more roguelike since. So, ooh, nope. That fire was chasing us down. Unfortunate. But there you go. Lasted 18 minutes, 12 seconds in that one. Could have been longer. But there you go. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you. There is some upgrades you can do in the Emporium here. So we unlocked Juju before. Now there are unlock conditions, and then you have to spend currency as well. So but as you can see, there's I've got 7 of 31. So there are a bunch of upgrades here that you can go for. So there is some meta progression, and there are, I think, what, 6 characters? Let me just let's see, 7 characters actually. So we've only tried the first one thus far, and as you can see at the left there, you can play up to 4-player co-op, which is really, I imagine it's going to be pretty fun. There's also an arena mode down there, which I have not sussed out yet either. But there you go, guys. That's Gatekeeper. Early access is just released into into early access on Steam, and it's pretty fun. I reckon this will be a good one to keep your eye out on. So if you found the video useful, consider hitting the like and subscribe. With that, I hope you have an amazing, fantastic day. Thank you.